Hello everyone and welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to make a short but very important introduction to Vue JS. So, what is Vue JS? Vue JS is an open source JavaScript framework for building user interfaces, reactive components, and single-page applications. It is called a progressive framework because of its specific design that makes it easy to create both simple and complicated projects. It was released in 2014 by Evan You, a former Google employee, and reached version 1.0 only by the end of 2015, with the 2.0 released at the end of 2016 that made its popularity grow considerably. Despite its young age, the framework has in a short time been able to gain broad consensus and a wide adoption by companies and developers all over the world, despite being developed by an independent team, unlike React and Angular, for example. It has become so popular that it is currently the most starred JavaScript framework on GitHub. We can appreciate Vue's great power combined with its ease of use, community support, excellent documentation, and the progressive approach to development, made possible by a large number of official support libraries. When talking about why they chose to call Vue a progressive framework, Evan You said something on the line of, "You would probably feel a bit guilty if you're using a framework like Angular in a static page to just display a list of people. But at the same time, you would probably feel sorry trying to build an app like Gmail with only vanilla JavaScript." And so this progressive approach to development provided by Vue JS can be explained by looking at this graph. You can easily integrate Vue JS in an existing project, for example, using a CDN. You would just have to place a link like you would normally do, for example, for jQuery in your HTML file to get access to Vue JS core components, such as declarative rendering and the component system. Then, if the requirements for your project increase, you can start using Vue's complementary official libraries to get, for example, client-side routing, large-scale state management, build system, and so on. The Vue ecosystem is formed by a series of complementary official projects which allow us to extend its capabilities far beyond the core Vue layer, according to our needs. And so we got Vue Router, which provides single-page application routing, Vuex, which provides large-scale state management, Vue CLI, project scaffolding for rapid development, Vue Loader, which is basically the Vue file loader for Webpack, which allows us to use single file components in our projects. We got a browser DevTool extension called Vue DevTools, and other projects such as Vue Server Renderer, Vue Class Component, and Vue RxS. It is important to highlight one more time that these are all complementary official projects, and therefore, because they are thought to be used with Vue JS, you can in fact think about them as different components of the same framework. So, now that you've understood the framework's philosophy and approach to development, it is finally time to start writing practical examples. Let's code!